it, man. Like, what? Hi, everyone. I'm Susie Loom. If you don't know me, I'm a stand-up comic, and I also make these videos. And today we're going to be watching Patrice O'Neal, Men Can't Love and Like You. I have no idea what this is about, honestly, but I got to recommend it, and it seemed interesting. We talk a lot about stand-up here, but also sometimes about, like, male-female dynamics and things like that. So that felt like it was a little bit of both. Also, my throat is sore. You can probably hear it. I was at a dog's quinceañera last night, and it was kind of loud, but it was cool. She wore a little hat. We had a piñata, and she had a little dog cake, so it was pretty cute. Okay, so let's get to watching this. Oh, real quick, shout out to my Patreon. I really, really appreciate you guys and all the members here and all the support on the channel. I really, really, really do appreciate it. One of my goals this year is to just be more active on here. I'm having such a good time making these videos, interacting with you guys on Discord. We're tomorrow, we have 2026 goals due. Tomorrow is probably today or before, by the time I post this. Anyway, so join the Discord as well. I really appreciate hanging out with you guys. It's been so fun. This year has been very exciting for me. So yay, thank you guys for everything. Okay, let's get to watching this. Look at me with a little mic. Okay, my voice sounds like shit. Okay, let's watch the video.
You ever feel like a terrible person when you're watching the news? Like you watch the news and no matter what's on, you just can't.
Is this the maximum quality of this? I've definitely seen him before, actually. I forgot, but I watched his special. It might have been this one, but I don't remember this bit.
You can't care, like you try to, but it just... 30,000 Chinese people died in an earthquake, and you're like, oh my God. Oh, wow. I could care less. Oh my God. A missing mother of 10 hasn't been seen in 2 weeks. You're like, all right, I'm gonna care about this. I know it. I know.
Nope. I was like, a missing mother of 10. We all know she didn't accidentally go missing, dog. Like, she had one too many kids. I feel like there's like if one person is missing, I do care. I feel like if it's like if the number's so big I can't fathom, then it's like, you can hear my coffee. I'm drinking coffee to help my vocal cords right now. Then it's like too many people. It's just like my brain can't like my brain can't understand a billion. You know what I mean? Like I can't understand like thousands. It's just harder. It's like it's everyone's an individual person. I feel like it's things that like your brain doesn't in like a more because I am empathetic, but it's like in a more like humane view of this. It's like if you were to actually empathize with thousands of people dying in a thing, you would go crazy. So, like, your brain just kind of can't go there. Those are like, wow, if I empathize with every single soul that died in this massive event, you're just gonna die. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so, I don't know. Yeah. I think you're a good person if you don't care that much.
Oh, wow. I don't give a damn. Like, I mean, I believe in God, but, I'm not deep into religion. Like, I'm too afraid to not believe in God, you know? Like, I'm not an atheist. I'm like, before that, like. No. Like, I believe in God when I'm on planes. Like, I really believe in God. You ever try to make a side deal with God? Just.
Oh my God, yeah.
When I get on planes, I look at some old lady struggling with her bags, having trouble putting it in overhead, and I'm like, wait a minute, lady. Let me get that for you, ma'am. Let me put that heavy bag up there for you, because, you know, look, God. Look what a great guy I am helping this woman with her bags. You ain't gonna let the plane crash, are you, Lord Jesus? Because I'm a good person. And then when the plane lands, the lady's looking at me like, you want to get my bags? I'm like, no, like what? I kept the plane in the air, you selfish bitch. I don't even believe in ground karma.
Oh my God.
I kept us all alive. Let somebody else handle the ground. I'm not getting it.
So funny. That's like, oh, that's so good. It's so simple, but it's like, I have not heard, like, this is like a pretty obvious thing that a lot of people feel, but I've not really heard it much. So it's like not hack, you know, but it's also like so viscerally true. I really like the first joke though. I love this one. It's such a good joke, but I really like the first one because honestly, y'all. So sometimes I don't care that much about things. Like, I wish I did. I wish I did. I wish I did. I'm not even going to say specific things, but there, you know, the world is in so much crap right now. I can't care. Like, I wish I did, but there's so many people out there who already care that I'm like, my business, like, I can care about different things, and I think that'll make the world better. There will be more things cared about. But I've never thought to make a joke about that because I'm like, oh, I'm just a bad person for that. But that's super cool. I was talking to comics yesterday, and because the quinceañera was a comedian's dog's party. And one person was trying to get into stand-up, and my friend who's more seasoned, he's been doing it for like 10 years, he was giving him advice, and he was like, you should try to get on shows more instead of open mics. Because open mics outside of New York, you get a real audience. In New York, you don't. You're only performing for comedians. And like these things, when you go to an audience that's like real people and tourists and stuff, there are things that you can say that you don't say to a room of like 30-year-old New York comedians. You know what I mean? It's like those more, not even like edgy, but there's a specific kind of humor. I feel like this kind of like, I don't care about the news. It could work. It could work at a mic. But sometimes open mic comedians are more like just depressed, sad, kind of overly confident, but also really insecure young guys in New York. There's like a very specific niche that you kind of get at open mics. But then like the average like 40-year-old couple who's like going to comedy shows, they're not going to like the same things. And I feel like people in open mics are like, I'm being so edgy. I'm making another joke about 9/11. But like that's not, I think, the relatable edgy. I feel like the more relatable edgy is things like, I'm not Christian, but I'm Christian on planes. I'm like, I don't really care about the news. I don't really care about certain like rights or whatever. You know what I mean? That's more the average person, I think, relatability. Instead of just trying to be edgy, I'm just talking about abortion 5 times. The average person is not thinking about abortion every single day, but they are kind of thinking like, man, I watch the news every morning and I kind of don't care about half of it, or like you have specific thoughts about it. And his other tip was just interact with regular people. It's so hard because in comedy you're kind of like always doing comedy, so your friends all slowly start to become comedians because that's what you're doing all the time. But if you're not interacting with enough normal people, you're just not really getting a gauge for what works with them. I like more niche comedy, so I think I started, I was like doing more characters, so I do more like sketch almost with my stand-up, but I've started to become more relatable because that's like what gets you into the club scene and stuff and gets you touring. So I get people trying to do something slightly more artistic, slightly more creative, I would say. I think creative stand-up is my favorite kind of stand-up. Like, I think you should leave. Kind of like I think you should leave. So I think there's value to more creative bits. But if you're trying to go for more like humor that resonates with people, you can't just be in your little microcosm of comedians and like in your little bubble of I'm an artist in New York. Like you gotta just like talk to people and figure out like what is that kind of thing that no one wants to say but everyone's feeling. You just gotta really interact with people, which is the cool thing about this channel. So yap at me in the comments about your piece of shit thoughts that you don't really want to talk about, so I can do stand up about it.
It's hard to be honest, man. Honesty is not the greatest thing to be. It's not. It's just no one wants to hear. Yeah. Especially a woman, you know, she don't want to hear that. You ever have your girlfriend or your wife call you from another room and she's like, sweetie, and then like immediately you go, your stomach just goes, oh. Oh, what does she want? Oh, this is gonna suck, I know it. It's not gonna be good, because it's never good. You want to hear what happened to me today? He'd be like, oh, not
no.
really. I always make my girlfriend tell me the end of any story she get ready to tell me first before I invest in the whole. I'm like, shut up. What's the end of the story? Like, somebody got shot.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Try to tell a story. She starts off wrong all the time. You know my friend Diane, right? And here's why I mess up. I go, nah, I don't know Diane. You know Diane. Now I gotta tell you an hour-and-a-half side story about who Diane is. Because I can't keep going with the story till you know who Diane is. Remember 3 years ago I made you go to a party that you didn't want to go to?
Okay, he's doing a good example of showcasing this because I'm already getting annoyed. You know what I mean? Like, at first I was like, no, poor girlfriend. But now when he starts talking, I'm like, oh, wow, I hate her. I hate your girlfriend.
Was it 2 years ago? Wait a minute, was it 2 years ago I made you go It was 3 years ago I made you go. And remember I introduced you to a bunch of women you didn't care about? One of them was Diane. You remember now?
No.
Don't do this. Yeah, I remember. You don't remember, you're just saying that so I can tell the story faster. Well, why don't you tell the story faster? Who got shot? Did Diane get shot? She didn't get shot? Did she shoot somebody? She didn't shoot. Why'd you say Diane? Because she don't like guns. Why would you say that? Finish the story. Who got shot? Never mind now.
What?
You won't let me tell the story the way I want to tell the story. So I won't finish because you won't let me tell it with Diane, my friend who doesn't like guns and stuff. Hey, I'm sorry, ladies. That's not y'all. That's some other ladies that's not in here.
I do that bit sometimes because like I mentioned to you guys, like I try not to do like be like this, but like sometimes like I have one bit about like the specific person being like a bad guy. Or like a bad guy. I'm like pretty empathetic in the bit, but it's like being kind of an asshole. And I do sometimes say this. I'm like, hey, like guys can suck, but not all of you, not you guys here in this room, just every other one. I've done this like different demographics. It's like a nice way because sometimes like there's like a tension in the room of like, well, is she gonna like shit on us? And I think women feel that a lot too. But that's just like a way to like address it. I don't know. It works. Even if it's like not that tense of a bit, people like acknowledging that it's like, yeah, you're like whatever, you know.
I don't even know what women that could possibly be. You want to know how to, because men, it's hard for us to love you and like you at the same time. It is what it is. Once a man loves you, he no longer likes you usually. So I'm gonna give you some advice, ladies, on how to keep your man liking you once he loves you, if that's possible. This is what I think. Men wanna be alone.
No, they don't.
But we don't wanna be by ourselves. Does that make sense at all? Meaning, really. Look at this guy looking at his wife like, not you, sweetie, but sort of you, kind of.
I feel that, like, I've only ever gone out with one person, and he was pretty autistic, so I can't speak, but he would not shut the fuck up. He would not shut up. And like, I like my alone time, so I feel like I relate to this bit. I was like, look, you're great. I just need I got things going on. Like I have a life. I can't hear you just talk at me for so. But I did really, really like him. And I feel like it's the same thing. It's like sometimes you get home from work and you just don't wanna hear someone talking all the time. Even if you really like what they're like, you really like. So I can't relate to this, unfortunately. So it's like, it's not like, guys, what I'm saying is not all women be yapping. Sometimes men also are, okay?
We want you somewhere, like, in the dwelling, just not here, like, just like around the corner, in the vents. You can sit in the vent, I don't care if you want to watch me, but in the on the roof, anywhere, but just not in front of me, trying to be my friend. What you doing? What you doing? Watching baseball? Why you watching baseball by yourself? How come you didn't get me up? You snuck out of bed.
I disagree with that though. I feel like the one thing, like I feel like, okay, guys, not to, okay, you educate me. I might be wrong. I'm speaking from a place of ignorance as a woman, but but I feel like guys just love hanging. You know, like I play video games. I feel like any guy that I could ever go out with is gonna be like, let's play video games all the time. And I'm like, no, I want to play video games by myself. Like I feel like guys are just so used to like hopping on Discord and play, like they don't talk about anything meaningful. No offense. Okay, I might be wrong. Okay, that's why. Look, most of you guys are guys, so I'm talking at you. I'm not you correct me, but I feel like guys are like, they don't want to talk about their feelings. Like they don't want to, you don't know if someone, like your friend's married, dating someone. You don't know if they just got fucking cheated on, if their parents are getting a divorce. You don't know any of that. You don't know any of that, but you are constantly hanging out. So I feel like he's close. And this is from a while ago. It's not that guys want someone like not interacting with them, but in the same room, they want to be interacting. They just don't want to be interacting meaningfully. They just don't want to talk about, like, depending on the guy, obviously. I guess some guys do, and it varies. It was funny. Yesterday I had like a moment of like anagnorisis because one of my friends, he's a bit of a fuckboy, but he's so kind and he's so great to me because I'm not going out with him, so I don't care. I don't care what he's doing, right? But he's nice to me. And so I keep joking with him. I'm like, yeah, you keep trying to act like you're a fuckboy. You keep calling yourself a fuckboy, but all he does is do stand-up and work, and like he's like, I've never seen him do anything that's fuckboy, but he loves that. But then I was talking to a different friend, and it turns out that the fuckboy friend hooked up with the other guy's first girlfriend without telling him, and then told him, but like thinking it was funny, but the other guy was like, hey, like you should have warned me. It was a whole thing, but it made me kind of realize that in this case it was two guys interacting with each other. One was kind of being douchey to the other, and it was like, oh, and one was being really open emotionally with me about like what his first girlfriend meant to him and all of that. And I was like, oh, it really is just like a person to person thing. At the end of the day, I know mainly, I'd say mainly in New York, and feeling mainly nowadays, it's like there's so many like emotionally distant women and cold women. And it's so funny. Yesterday I had this other friend who's like so emotional and very sweet, and he was like, I'm gonna become a fuckboy this year. I'm cold. I don't even care. And I was like, oh no, you do though. Like you do. Like you want. I said the same thing. I was like, I'm saying this because I said the same thing about myself, and I'm like, it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Some of us just feel and care too much about people to be cold and use people and be not feeling like just never. I'm just never gonna be that person. I was like, you are also never gonna be that person. So at the end of the day, there's like all these like ideas of, I feel like most guys don't talk about their feelings and they just love playing video games kind of in silence with their friends. But that's my experience too. All my friends are kind of autistic, so it might just be an autistic guy thing. I'm not sure, But yeah, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is at the end of the day, we're all just unique beings. But guys do not be talking about their feelings.
But you didn't give me I want to watch baseball with you. What you doing? Why you down here by yourself? Move over. Move your leg off that ottoman where it's comfortable so I can sit next to you and wrap my leg around your leg and some weird I love you hot vibe. Move over. Give me your arm. Give me your arm. Give it to me. Let me give it. Come here. Give me a kiss. Mean it. Mean the kiss.
Dude.
You love me? Say it. Say it. Mean it. What you doing? What you eating, a hamburger? You shouldn't be eating a hamburger at 11. It's too early to eat a hamburger. Let me go make you a better sandwich, a turkey sandwich on 47 grain bread with no mayonnaise and bean sprouts.
Okay, I'm just so confused. What kind of ugly but healthy hag is this man dating? Because I feel like if you go up to a guy watching football and you're like, I'm gonna cuddle next to you and wrap my legs around you, the guy's gonna be like, this is awesome. What do you mean? And I'm gonna make you a sandwich? Like what? Like I don't know what kind of healthy but also so ugly hag he's going out with that he does not want her to put her thighs on him. Like either he's gay or this bitch is ugly. No offense, but like what? He's like he hates her. Like I get the yapping part, but I just can't imagine you're like wrapping your legs around a guy and the guy being like, well, this sucks. This love fine is horrible. Oh, your juicy thighs and butt are against me. Like what? I will take a sexy lady wrapping her legs around me. She should wrap her legs around me. Like what? You ungrateful dude.
Tastes like rat turds and twigs. Ain't that better? Ain't that better? A dry sandwich you don't want? Ain't that better? Why is the TV so loud? Well, turn it down. Ain't that better? Can't hear the TV? Got a dry sandwich you don't want? Why is it so cold in here? Why is the ceiling fan and the air conditioner? Turn it off. Ain't that better? Sweating, wrapped up into a hot vine, can't hear the TV, got a dry sandwich. Ain't that better? Why is it so dark in here? Let some sunlight in. Ain't that better?
Okay. The sunlight thing is true. I think men just need way less sunlight than women. I don't understand what it is. I think women do the plant thing that I'm too stupid to remember right now. It's on metamorphosis. I'm gonna stop talking. I swear I was smart once upon a time. But men do not like as much sunlight. I don't understand. The other thing, I think everyone is beautiful. I genuinely do. I say this in jest because we're talking about comedy, okay? Just giving that disclaimer. But I feel like most women, they do run colder than most guys. Like guys need like more air conditioning and all of that. Like yesterday at the dog quinceanera, it was cold out and they had a piñata going out outside and all the girls were like wrapped in little blankets and their coats and there were guys just like in their shirts and whatever. I'm not sure. I have a pretty fast metabolism. I thought guys had a fast metabolism, but I don't think that's like. Actually, maybe it is that. I don't know. Anyway. But dude, like, I'm gonna say this and know that I say this in jest and out of love, okay, from the bottom of my body. But maybe he needs to lose some weight. If you don't want a sexy woman wrapping her legs around you because it's too damn hot, lose some weight. You might get a little less sweaty. You're wearing a 3-piece suit. Maybe just get a little more naked, man. Like, what? I think he's just being so ungrateful. I bet this woman has the most beautiful milky thighs and he's like just rejecting her delicious like body. I just don't understand. I think women have beautiful bodies and this man is being ungrateful of her throwing herself onto him. I think so, dude. You fix yourself. I don't know. Like, fuck off.
Can't see the TV, can't hear it. Hey, I gotta go, man. Y'all take care, man. Thank you very much.
I do love him saying, I gotta go. Like he's just like, yeah, I gotta go home. I don't know. It's like less like it's to say that that's my time. It's like the time you were given, but he's just like, I gotta go. I like that. And, yeah, he's great. He's very funny. He's able to do kind of like that kind of couple, like super relatable stuff. Like this is like really good, like club comedy, which I've been trying to figure out how to do in my voice. Cause I am like, this is so cringe, but everyone's like, but I am like nerdy girl. Like it's on my persona, but it's like my vibe. Like I think I posted this joke where it's like I'm a 5 in New York, but I'm a 10 in League of Legends lobbies. I said that once. And it's gone, no matter what room, it could be 50-year-olds who don't even know what League of Legends is, it's gotten a laugh. And it's been my biggest laugh a lot of the times, just because it's like, oh, haha, this girl does give like she's cute for League of Legends. So it's like, that is like my kind of aura. It is like younger girl who like whatever, likes video games and is kind of nerdy. Less video games, but more like nerdy. So that's not really like my most Susie stuff is not going to be like women, men, right? It has to be through my voice. I've been trying to figure out, I think I'm sort of getting there, which is exciting. It's tough because I am throwing away some like good jokes. I throw away a lot of, I think, are pretty good jokes just because I don't think they are like, they're just not my, it's like, it's not my jokes. Does that make sense? Like they are my jokes, I wrote them, but I'm not stealing jokes, but they're just not my voice. So I think his voice is not exactly like mine, but he is just so great at what he is doing and what his voice is. I think he makes these things, like he makes it not sound douchey, but more like, I can't take it anymore, which is fun. I like his emotional investment into it. It's a kind of thing that I cannot be as emotionally invested into. Or I am differently. Like I was throughout the whole thing. I was like, I can't say this, a piece of shit thing. Like I think that's more of my voice. Like I'm more ranty, I guess. Like when I do crowd work, I always say dumb shit to the audience that is funny. But it's like I'm like, why? Stop saying this. Stop saying this. Stop saying this. But I'll say this out loud. I think that's a lot more. I'm a lower status, a lot more scatterbrained than he is. So I could never do what he is doing, but what he is doing suits him so well, and he makes these jokes that I think could seem unlikable if someone else were to do it, seem so fun and like I see his point. Like I think his examples really help you kind of just be in his kind of be like, that is annoying as hell. Like imagine being like sweaty and like the TV's too quiet and like it's so lit now and they can't see the TV when it's so lit. But it's cool. I really like him. I want to check him out more. I've seen this special before, but I did not remember this joke. Again, disclaimer because I haven't said this in a while, and I gotta say this. I do have like PTSD, so I have like a diagnosably bad and unfixable memory. So I genuinely have a really hard time remembering things unless they were like really impactful to me. But I rewatch my favorite comedians over and over and over, like every few months, and I don't fully remember the jokes. So I get to rewatching. So people are like, if you saw, you're faking your whole reaction. No, I honestly do not remember. So, yep, yeah, it's a curse, but also a blessing because it works really well for this channel. So you play to your strengths, my guys. Okay, that was this video. This was a really good time. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys can tell that because I was low-key tweaking. And thank you guys for watching. This has been so fun, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.